Open it up.
Deshaun, how much did you guys' ability to run the ball there in the second half kind of help open things up for you in the passing game, maybe ease some of the coverage and the pressure you are getting?
I mean, it helped a lot. That's what we have to do with this with the offense. You got to be balanced. You got to, have them, play honest to the run game, and you can see in the second half it kind of opened up play action, different things like that, and also, it opened up the check downs and it don't put so much stress on the O line, necessarily.
We had three unfamiliar offensive linemen in at the end. Loud on the road. How difficult is that to operate?
I mean, it's very difficult. Dunny doing, first game back, and having to go play guard and then center. You got to be able to adjust, and then, Jack first game back, Zach having to come back in. So, the biggest thing, just have to communicate and just play one play at a time. Make sure we're on the same page. So, each and every one of us can, operate and try to execute that play. Yeah.
As an offense, like what can you guys do during the week to prevent that from popping up?
Just keep working on them. I guess try to rep it and practice it as much as possible. Biggest thing again is just each one of us got to lock in. And we just self-inflicted. We putting ourselves in danger zone for not being able to accomplish what we want to accomplish. And that's on the goal line and third down.
Other than the different players that were there any operational changes in this game? Were you told there would be?
Yeah, I mean, it was here and there. It's really just how the game and the flow of the game kind of go. Biggest thing is just, we had opportunities. We just, again, shot ourselves in the foot and went backwards instead of going forward. I mean, it's tough. Yeah, it's very frustrating. That was our chance, especially, all day we've been working there. There've been, penalties and, stops and just things like that. And the one time the opportunity to top the game to, try to put ourselves in position to go win, we didn't do it. And, yeah, it's tough. It's definitely frustrating.
Deshaun, one touchdown in the last 29 drives. What has to change?
Just stop shooting ourselves in the foot, putting ourselves in third and long. When we do capitalize on third down, there's a penalty. Goal line, just being able to score and not going back, especially the last 2 weeks. We're right there at the 1 or 3 or 2, and we're going backwards. And that's 2 weeks in a row where, things could have went, differently. Who knows? But that's tough. Super tough.
Do you feel like you played any differently with a little bit more concert or anything that's getting you in 11 or 12 in the second half? You started getting some things going. What was your feeling about your own point?
I think, especially first half, I missed out on some opportunities. The biggest thing was a couple of deep shots. The timing was a little bit off. Just miscommunication with a couple of receivers on what I'm seeing and what they're seeing. And I think that I take responsibility of that because they showed a little bit differently. Usually their defensive corners played a lot off coverage. Today they pressed us up, and we were expecting off, but they pressed us up. So that's where, we didn't, I guess during the week, I didn't emphasize a little bit more with the receivers on what I wanted to do, with that. But overall, I think, second half was much better. Defense, our special teams did a great job of getting us 10-10 and was putting together a good drive, and that kind of stalled. So, yeah, it's just, I mean, we lost at the end of the day, so, yeah.
After 3 games on the road, come back now it's Cincinnati, a familiar opponent at home. Is that good timing or not? It's your first position.
I'm not even worried about the timing, honestly. I want to correct these little things that's costing us to win games. So Monday, Tuesday, we gotta really lock in on and really be truthful with ourselves on what are we doing. Not just one or two guys, but all of us. And I'm being the quarterback of this offense with Kevin and Ken. We have to do something a little bit. I don't know what we have to do, but we need to do something to lock in so we don't cost ourselves any more games because we gotta really turn this around.
What's your chances of turning this around because of coming home with two games, then Chubb coming back? What do you feel like your chances are realistically of staying?
I mean, the chance is there. The opportunity is there. We see it. I think everyone sees it. It's just the margin there is super small in this league, and we can't do that. I mean, we've lost these games 20-16 twice. The Vegas game was very similar. The Giants game. So all these games are super close outside of Dallas and Washington, and I mean it's right there in our hands, and we're not taking it. So yeah, the chances is there. We just 1 week at a time and just try to find a different way.
Deshaun, you mentioned Michael moving to center. How much did you work with him during the week at center, and how much was getting on the same page with him? What was that like during the first season? There was a couple of plays that seemed like delayed there once where he would try to.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever worked with Michael Dunn. Because we always had Poe, we had Nick, and then usually sometimes Joel kind of did it a little bit or Zach, but that was the first time I've ever worked with Michael Dunn, and I think he did a heck of a job, honestly. To step over in that position and hold his own.
Last one here. Does it feel a difference with Conklin back at right
I mean, yeah, Conklin is definitely a veteran guy. He's definitely motivated. He first came back, so just kind of getting in his groove, and I think he's going to be able to help us out for sure. So we're excited with Conklin, and whenever whoever else is in that game and in that position, we're going to be super excited for them to be able to hold their own and play to a standard.
Thank you.
Thank you.